I'd just like to make a recording here for my new YouTube friends, Firefighter and Speedy Sweetheart on YouTube. And I want to say hello to Cheryl Lynn, and also of MySpace, and also Ethan Jolly and Rich Merritt. And just say that, this is a great way for people to make friends and meet other people. And I'm very pleased with what I've experienced in ustream and also YouTube. The great thing about YouTube is that whenever you want to do a recording, why people who follow or subscribe, they can watch it at their leisure, and you don't have to be in the same time zone. And also Ryan Thomas, I'm in Hawaii. I'm very grateful that you visit my Ustream so frequently. So the internet's a wonder, especially if you got a video cam. Why, it's a wonderful way to meet people and keep in touch, and also share things from your life, your joys, your sorrows, what have you. So Cheryl Lynn, with regard to your blog about loneliness and making friends, well, this is a great way. I mean, MySpace has been great for me and great for you, Cheryl Lynn. Look at the wonderful people who've given good advice, like Scott and Bearded One, and if you were to get a video camera and join YouTube, why then you could have friends follow you on YouTube and hear your messages. So maybe they're not the people that are the next block away or 10 miles away, but a friend is a friend. And what comes to my mind is that in any relationship, well, especially a marriage or romantic relationship, why, there's going to be one person who loves more than the other. You're never going to have exact equality. And so when we look for friends, why, the wisdom is, if you want to have a friend, then be a friend. And there are a lot of people in the world who were, lonely, and they're reaching out. And I know Speedy Sweetheart, why, I talked to her for 30 minutes, a Zen forum, and her big interest is makeup. And then she was shocked to find out that I'm male, and also I'm age 59. But I wanted to find someone to talk to, and I feel I can talk to anyone of any age and find what they're interested in, and then talk about it, even if it's makeup. And then yesterday I met a lovely little girl being supervised on Ustream with her older sister, who was in her 20s, or relative. I'm not sure the relationship, but she was interested in makeup, so I introduced her to Speedy Sweetheart, and someone else who's age 13 has a makeup show, and her channel is I Love Makeup. So there, you can gather different friends and acquaintances, and there's no need to be lonely. And also Rich Merritt from North Carolina is going to be passing through where I live, and so we'll get to meet in person. and he just wrote this short story he sent me about the devil in New Jersey. I haven't had a chance to read it. Yeah, I wanted to just do this recording and relax. I'm sorry for yawning. It's the end of the day. It's 8 o'clock, and I got home from work. Now I'm clever. I have this special free timer that I set for 10 minutes because YouTube does not really permit recordings of longer than 10 minutes. And I'm gonna, click as soon as it goes off. And I was also clever enough to turn off both the phones, because Murphy's Law, the phone will never ring, but if you're doing a 10-minute recording, why then sure enough the phone will ring. And I hope Geet and Jolly can, in India, South India, can watch this. And I was just so shocked in the news. I see the news all the time at work in the email. We use Yahoo and Gmail. And gosh, the scandal that broke out where I blogged about it, one of the not aides, but one of the consultants to McCain, advisors, was getting a couple $100,000 in payments from the government of Georgia. And that just seems nefarious. I think there should be full disclosure of who gets paid what and why from foreign governments. I don't know the details, but if it weren't something shocking, why it wouldn't have hit the news. And then I noticed that the link to the article that I posted, the article in Yahoo, it seemed to turn around and kind of try and whitewash McCain. But that in itself, unless I've grossly misunderstood what I quickly read. But I don't know. It occurs to me that the problem around the world in all nations and throughout history has been graft and corruption. I saw a PBS show last night, educational television, about this artist in Belarus, Little Russia, White Russia, and it just seemed like there was, it just reminded me of the corruption that's in the former Soviet Union and Russia. It's almost like the mafia. They've got a mafia there. And I wish I could have caught the name of this artist who, it looked like he had drawing talent, but he just seemed like one of the most decadent, dissolute, corrupt, immoral men. He went around filming his family, and he filmed the poor woman that he got pregnant and then abandoned her. And and then he has some kind of party in the woods with all these young women who dance naked. Now, I would like to have that dimension in my life, but I don't think I'd like my life to revolve around it. And I don't think I'd want any more than just one lady at this point. And I wouldn't want to publicize it. I've got to search on Google and channel 13.org and see what the heck in Belarus. I could understand a lot of their Russian. I think a lot of the people I was with from Russia were from that area, because they spoke exactly the same accent. And also, it's a very Russian Orthodox area, very religious area. They were talking about churches and icons. And that's where I was in the 1970s for some months in upstate Jordanville, New York, at the Holy Trinity Monastery Seminary. Anyway, maybe I'll just cut this